We'll head down there, there's a couple of jobs still got to do around the wool shed.
Probably one of the biggest things we're finding doing these farm plans is that all farmers are actually really doing a really good job.
I will follow you guys down to the cows maybe, whoever's going to feed the cows.
They're at good management practice. There's just a few tweaks, and I think the biggest thing for farmers moving forward is around recording. So everyone knows what they're doing in their head, but now we've actually got to start documenting it and writing it down on paper. So that is the biggest change, and as Dairy NZ we're going to help put systems in place that fit their systems.
A lot of farmers just like being out in the paddock with the sheep and the cows, and they don't want to have to fill in paperwork. But having Angela, who understands the dairy industry and speaks with a lot of farmers, lets us know in practical terms what we can do to achieve what's needed to be achieved under these land changes that have been proposed by Environmental Canterbury. When it was a sheep farm, this area wasn't fenced off, so there was always a bit of water in the bottom of the gully, but with the pugging and the stock movement it never came to much. But now that we've fenced it off and riparian and planted the area, there's a steady stream of water flows constantly, and it's quite a nice little area now, and it's just the difference is excluding the stock from that waterway. It's now become a proper waterway.
So we'll go through this questionnaire, asking those questions, and from there we'll be able to pull out what you're doing well, and then we will get into the what areas we could improve. We'll just need some tweaks to get to good management practice.
Yeah, well, a couple of simple things is rather than leaving your paddocks fallow over the winter period that you've had winter crop in or late autumn crops in, by putting oats in them, which is a simple thing to do and relatively cheap, you're using a lot of the nitrogen that potentially could get leached over that winter period to grow that crop. I think it gave me a wake-up call in a couple of areas where perhaps I could be doing better, and not difficult things either, simple things, but you know, I can put that on an action plan and make sure I ring the right people and sort a couple of things. I mean, a 20-litre container of sawdust isn't difficult, but suddenly I've got a spill package for if I spill diesel at the diesel tank, and it could be handy, and it means I've thought about it, and this is what Environmental Canterbury are wanting farmers to do, just realise where they're going in the future. Well, we need to be working smarter, not harder, and being more efficient with the resources we use, so we can use fewer resources to produce more product, and everyone's better off.